What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Dillian, the body snatcher Whyte. Old Dillian, the lone wolf, the body snatcher. His rally, his debacle, his rivalry with Anthony Joshua remains the same. Dillian Whyte promises brutal response after Anthony Joshua threatened to give him a punch. Wow. Dillian Whyte has promised a brutal response after Anthony Joshua threatened to give him a punch at the Alexander Povetkin fight. Wow. Whyte's status is mandatory, of course. He's the WBC title is at stake as he faces Povetkin. Okay. The British rivals became embroiled in a heated exchange in the aftermath of Whyte's explosive rematch win over Derek Chisora. I do remember that. As you guys can recall, he was like, I'm talking about that lanky piece of shit over there. He was talking about Anthony Joshua. Called him a lanky piece of shit, people. So, yeah, little backstory. Okay, and Joshua is wanting the opportunity to resume their bitter feud. Okay, Joshua clashed angrily at Whyte at the O2. I remember that. Okay, he says, Joshua says, I might get in there and give him a punch as well. You're getting me psyched up now. But Whyte has told Joshua to think again about stepping between the ropes at the finale of Fight Camp at Matchroom's Brentwood base. Okay, he says he might get a box if he does that. If he does that, he might get a box there and then. One box. He thinks it's a game, but I don't play games with these guys. They think it's a game. Scream and shout, get in each other's face. But if he does, he will get a box. Asked if Joshua wants him to lose, Whyte said, I don't know, and I really don't care what he thinks or what he believes. I don't know. It's hard to say. He believes one thing, and the next day...
She's 36, but what's 36 nowadays? I don't know. And I think that loss was a long time ago, and you look back at the loss, and it wasn't as...
Infomercial. Sorry, people. But he said he would get a box, and what that means is... you guys from the UK know that means he's going to get boxed. He's going to get attacked. Okay, this isn't where Dillian Whyte's basically saying that just like Tyson Fury jumped into the ring with Deontay Wilder about 4 years ago before they ever fought, when Wilder was getting fat as all outdoors, but he stepped into the ring and big bomb, you big dolsa, I'll beat you big dolsa. Right. Well, Dillian Whyte's saying, hey, if that happens, I promise you this. It won't go good for Joshua. I don't play games. Based on this article, Dillian Whyte, look, not just this article. Look at Dillian Whyte's feud with Derek Chisora. Now, the second fight was more cordial. It's like those guys learned a lot about each other, earned some respect after the 12 hard-fought rounds between those two, right? Good fight, great exchanges, but the first fight showed you a lot about Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte could be pissed. Dillian Whyte, he likes to get in there. He likes to fight. He doesn't give a shit. Look at Joshua. Whyte won at the O2. The first round ended in damn near a riot, people. So, yes, it's bad blood between Anthony Joshua and Dillian Whyte. Okay? When will it end? I don't know if it ever will. Look at Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. Those guys stayed tumbling around somewhere. Lennox Lewis and Hasim Rahman 1 and 2. That was a pretty good, these guys hated each other. There was a lot of animosity there. And Rahman got the first win on Lewis to give him his second official loss ever and the last official loss, right? Ever. So this is no different. Dillian Whyte is really threatening Anthony Joshua and is pretty much, hey, I want him to do something. I want him to come into the ring because if he comes in here with that shit talk, I'm going to show him who's who and who I am. That's what Dillian Whyte's saying, in a nutshell. Now, now the question is what Joshua will do if he doesn't like this. Is Joshua a boasting type of person? But I don't know. I don't really know if he is, but I can tell you this. Certain things can get up under Joshua's skin. I seen Joshua pissed off 2 times for sure, 3 times maybe. Okay. First time was when I seen Dillian Whyte call him a lanky piece of shit, and he was trying to get in those ropes, and they stopped him. If you guys remember, they stopped him in the corner. And he played it cool as he was talking to the fans. Can you give a round of applause to Eddie Hearn? You know, and all that. And they started booing. And when after he left and went back down, he had an interview with a lady, and he was pissed. You could tell he was pissed. He was like, these motherfuckers think I've already beat them. Why should I fight them? But, you know, these are British fans. They're going to want two Brits getting in there, you know. They don't really care about, I'm not saying they don't care about like a British fighter fighting another fighter, but it's two British fighters, so that's a special, different type of energy, as you guys know. You know what I mean? I think of Billy Joe Saunders, Chris Eubank. That was a good rivalry. Dillian Whyte, Anthony Joshua, good rivalry. So, yeah, I seen Anthony Joshua was a bit aggravated. Second time, Jarrell Big Baby Miller pissed him off. I know he was mad about that shit. Because, I mean, Anthony Joshua said some things in the the press conference that I never heard him say. You know, so, and the last time, I feel, the Dillian Whyte, the Jarrell Miller, and it was another time he was pissed off. Oh, with Lennox Lewis, right. We call Lennox Lewis a clown. You know, he had to be pretty pissed at Lennox Lewis. But I think that's a build-up, like I said, like I told you guys. But, no. So, we don't know. I mean, maybe Anthony Joshua may get a bit, you know, maybe he might do the same thing to Joshua. You know, because they'll always be rivals. And then I think guys like those, they have to settle it in the ring. I don't know when, I don't know where. Maybe somewhere down the line they'll fight again. But it's going to take some time. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Dillian Whyte giving Anthony Joshua brutal promises if he steps to him in the fight camp. Tell me what you think, guys. Please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.